Hey friends, Ash here with Gents, and as of me filming this video, my channel hit 100,000 subscribers just yesterday. So this video is a big thank you to all of you out there, the subscribers, my friends, people that have supported me, people that have kept me going when I wanted to step back and take time off or quit, and also a big giveaway for you guys out there for my subs. So this giveaway is not sponsored by anybody, no brand, no house, no store or anything like that sponsored this giveaway. This is just stuff that I pulled out of my collection or stuff that I bought for this giveaway. So kind of a mix of things that I pulled out and purchased. A bunch of different things are going to be given away here. I've got some discontinued fragrances because you guys know I love discontinued fragrances, so I wanted to get some of those that I could give to you guys, as well as some niche fragrances and some clone fragrances. There's a lot to talk about, so let's just jump into this. I want to do a quick thank you, but I don't want it to sound like one of those, you know, Oscar acceptance speeches where I'm like, oh, thank you so much, and thank you as well, and thank you. Not really my style. First off, thanks to you guys, the subscribers, the viewers, the people that watch my videos, that leave comments, that leave likes, that are on my Facebook group, all of you guys. I wouldn't be here, obviously, without you. When I started this channel years back, I thought maybe I'd get 50 subscribers or 100 subscribers or something like that. And somehow, here we are. It's not anything I ever expected, but I'm really grateful. I'm really thankful. And if it wasn't for you guys and ladies, I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. Hopefully I can keep making videos that you like and, you know, just keep doing my thing, I guess. Like I said, I'm not really good at this stuff. But thank you so much. It means the world to me that you're so supportive. And when I feel tired or I feel like I want to take a step back and take time off, it's your guys' support that keeps me going forward. So if you guys weren't supporting me, there would have been a time over these past 5-6 months that I would have been like, I'm gonna take a break. So thank you all so much for keeping me going. Also, thanks to all of my friends. You guys know who you are, the guys that I talk to, and ladies, every single day that always have my back. My best friends in the world are you guys in the fragrance community, my fellow YouTubers and people in the groups. So thank you so much. Love you guys, and I wouldn't be here without you as well. All right, giveaway time. There are a bunch of things that I'm going to try to give away in this video, and it's going to get a little messy, I guess. So what I'm going to have to do is, if you guys could leave a comment below and just give me like a top 3 or a top 5 what you want. And when I do the random comment picker, basically the first person I pick, whatever is number 1 on their list, that's what they'll get. Then I'll do another random comment, and if that same thing is number 1 on the next person's list, they'll get the second thing that they want, and so on and so forth, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. It makes sense in my head, but I'm maybe not explaining it the best way possible. Just really simply leave a comment below and say what you're most interested in, and then second most, third most, and maybe fourth or fifth as well, because there are a bunch of things. So that way, hopefully, everybody that wins can get a little something that they want. And also, since this is so much stuff, and these are gonna be actual bottles instead of like little samples being sent off, I'm gonna have to get boxes to put these in. So whenever you win, give me a little bit of time just to get everything boxed up, and I'll get it off to you. I just don't want to promise that I'm going to get it out like the next day or anything like that, because there's a lot of stuff here. All right, let's jump into this. First thing I wanted to give away was some Parfums Vintage fragrances. Now, not just these ones here. These are just ones that I grabbed for visual purposes. I've got a lot of Parfums Vintage fragrances. A bunch of them are actually still boxed up, still nice and pretty new. So I wanted to give away a couple of those because I know that people really like Parfums Vintage fragrances in general. They're some of the higher quality clone fragrances on the market. Now, they're also on the more expensive side when you compare them to things like Armaf or Reyane, but still yet they've got a big following. A lot of people really like them. So for Parfums Vintage, I wanted to give away 2 of your choice. Now I wasn't gonna list them all out here because that's a lot and it would take up a lot of time, but whoever wins, I'll send you a list. Just pick 2 off, I'll box them up and send them on to you. So of course the Parfums Vintage fragrances come in boxes like so, and I know that that's getting washed out a bit by the light. This one's Alpine Winds Intense, and they have a bunch of really nice summer fragrances like this one here, Brilliant Bergamot. So if you were wanting, you could pick a couple of summertime fragrances from Parfums Vintage and, you know, start your summer off right. And next up is Happyland Fragrances. Wanted to give away a couple of these. Again, similar thing with Parfums Vintage, your choice. So if you get this, then I'll send you a list. You pick 2, I'll wrap them up and send them off to you. Like Parfums Vintage, Happyland has a cult following. Some people really, really enjoy these fragrances, and I think it would make a lot of you guys happy out there to win these. So I wanted to include that as well. I don't have any of the new Happyland fragrances, the ones that have come out maybe the past 5 or 6 releases, but anything before that I've got. Next thing I'm giving away is kind of an Armaf Bundle, I guess you could call it. So a bottle of this, Bucephalus number 11. I gave one of these away on a video maybe a month ago, if memory serves correctly. This is an Aventus style fragrance, Aventus clone fragrance. So this kind of is almost like Armaf's follow-up to Club de Nuit Intense Man, which I'm sure most of you out there know about. Not as many people have this one. You don't really see it get talked about quite as often. It was hard to get in the US for a little bit. You had to buy it from overseas and it took a long time to get in. Fragrance Buy has this now. So, well, sometimes they have it if it's not sold out. So it's a little bit easier to get now. That lid or cap, I'm not really sure about. It's this stylized, very angular horse head, but you know, it's Armaf. They do different things with their presentation. And to me, the bottle actually looks kind of like a gas grenade or something. But it is an Armaf Aventus style fragrance, and I know a lot of people out there love those. And I wanted to pair that up with this one. It's Club de Nuit Intense Man, but this is the French perfume oil. So this is a bit different. It's not a spray, obviously. You have to unscrew it, and then it is a perfume oil that you wipe or dab on your skin. So if somebody wants an Armaf setup, an Armaf Aventus style setup, but a little bit different than the more typical Club de Nuit Intense Man, you could win these. So those 2 will be together. And then also was gonna give away these guys right here from Reyane Tradition, Volver and Legacy. These are fairly expensive as far as Reyane Tradition fragrances go. Presentation on these actually pretty nice. These are really heavy, and it has a magnetic cap, as you can see right there. So the presentation quite good. Did a first impression on these, and I just won't really get around to wearing them myself. So I wanted to go ahead and put those out for you guys as well. So a couple Reyane Tradition fragrances if you're interested. Now let's hop into some discontinued fragrances. These 2 I was gonna pair up. So it's True Religion, and this was a tester, which is why no cap, and Kenneth Cole, New York. And this is a 1 ounce, so it's not a huge bottle. Now, both of these fragrances were worn by lots of guys as kind of casual, everyday sort of fragrances. More like spring through fall, not really wintertime fragrances. My brother loved this one, True Religion. I actually think he bought it at the mall, the local mall, at a Buckle clothing store. So this one, Kenneth Cole, New York, came out in 2002. It has C notes, vetiver, orange, musk, lemon. Some of the notes in the fragrance, easy to wear, casual scent. Like I said, lots of guys used to rock this one. And this one has green notes, citrus, oak moss, and patchouli. That's some of the notes in the fragrance. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it really quickly. Been a minute since I've smelled this one. It's one I got for the giveaway. Really, really fresh, easy to wear. Reminds me a little bit of like Curve or Candies or even Voyage or something like that. You know, those more, it smells anyway like late 90s, early 2000s, fresh, slightly sweet green. but it actually came out in 2009. So those two together, that's another thing that you can put in the comments that you would like. So those two are together, and then this one is going to be by itself. Jesus del Pozo Quasar. So another discontinued fragrance. Now I bought this one, it was not wrapped in cellophane, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pull it out for you guys. Quasar has a cool bottle, I've always liked it. It does have a sort of a plasticky feel to it, but it's just neat looking, very sci-fi. This one hasn't been sprayed, so I'm not gonna waste a spray here. I'll let you guys do that whenever you win it. I'll grab mine. So here's mine. I'll go ahead and waste a spray, that way I can very quickly describe it. This one has banana leaf and banana as some of the notes in the fragrance, so that's one of the things that people pick up most from this. So it has this exotic fruitiness to it, this green kind of nature to the fragrance, but then it also has lavender and rosemary, so it's gonna have a little bit of this classic tinge to it, that clean, you know, classic man sort of fragrance, mixed in with the banana and banana leaf and fruity notes off the top. So you have this sort of juxtaposition a little bit where you have classic masculine notes, oak moss, lavender, rosemary, geranium, cedar, patchouli, and then off to the side here, shaking things up a little bit, the banana leaf, and exotic fruits. Quite a nice fragrance, forgotten though to the annals of time and history. So if you want Quasar, put that in the comments below and one of you will win it. And then one more discontinued fragrance for you guys. Nikos for Men. This is a tester. This is how it came. I've not sprayed this. I do own this fragrance myself though, right here. So there's Nikos for Men. This is in the same line as Sculpture, which is a fragrance that more of you probably know, same bottle style and everything. So this one has tonka, coffee, and vanilla. And it's actually a really, really nice coffee fragrance. I'm busting out another tester strip here because I kind of want to smell these myself again. It's been a little bit. Yeah, this is a hard fragrance to dislike, guys. Coffee, tonka, vanilla, musk, a little bit of lemon, sandalwood, cardamom. Warm, little bit, slightly fresh off the top. Bits of spice, tiny touch of powder, sweetness, really pleasant. Coffee is not really a roasted coffee. It's not one of those ones where you smell it and it's got that little burnt edge. This one is more like that sweet, kind of creamy coffee. Really nice fragrance. Getting harder to find. At one point that was actually pretty affordable, but since it's been discontinued, the price has gone up a little bit. And if you want it, it's right here for you. 100 milliliter size, again, a tester. All right, let's head into the last few fragrances that I'm giving away in this video, and these are more niche style fragrances. First one is this one, Initio Atomic Rose. So it's got the full packaging and everything. I did a video on this one, and while I do think it's a nice fragrance, I myself probably am not gonna wear it all that often, and I figure that one of you guys out there would appreciate this a lot more in your collection. So Initio Atomic Rose, again, if you're interested, put that down in your comment and one of you guys will win that one. And then what do we have here? Ooh, a bottle of Office for Men. Now this one is still sealed, and this is one that I did buy. So if you guys want Office for Men, put that in the comments below. You should know about Office for Men at this point. This is a big compliment getting kind of fragrance, very versatile. You'd probably call it a blue fragrance. And so if you like fragrances in the style of, you know, Sauvage or a little bit of Prada L'Homme, little tiny touch of Aventus, stuff like Dylan Blue, Bleu de Chanel, things along those lines, things that are very versatile, easy to wear, compliment pulling, like I said. And there you go. So fragrance one, Office for Men. That is, of course, Jeremy Fragrance's first fragrance. One of you guys can get this one. And then last up, from one of my low-key favorite houses, Winter Palace by Memo Paris. And this one is still sealed, as you can see right there. So this one of you guys can walk away with. This one has a lot of citrus, as tea, vanilla, styrax, amber. It's got tonka in here as well. Very nice fragrance. I love the presentation on Memo Paris fragrances. I love the bottles, the boxes, the whole thing. On the front here, if you've never had one of these, this is actually a postcard. So there's a sticker here and a sticker right there. So you can remove this, and then it's a postcard on the back. It has the notes of the fragrance. And Winter Palace Bought that one a little while ago with the intent of doing a giveaway here, because I do own it. Actually, Josh from Scent Sense hooked me up with a bottle of that. So I got this one for one of you guys. And by Josh from Scent Sense sent me a bottle of this, not this bottle here, is what I meant to say. I don't know if that came across correctly. So there we go, guys, a giveaway for all of you as a thank you from me. So hopefully you guys can get some enjoyment out of these fragrances, get some good wear out of them, and be happy with them. So again, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave that comment below telling me what it is that you want. About a week from now, I'll go ahead and run many random comment pickers and go through and find winners for these. And then you can contact me and I'll get this stuff out to you. But again, give me just a little bit of time because I'm gonna need a lot of boxes for all this stuff. All right, guys, it's gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for helping me get to this milestone. 100,000 subscribers is crazy. And I guess now we have to look forward to the little silver play button whenever that comes in. All right, guys, thanks so much. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys tomorrow.